Welcome to Luma Fusion Basics. In this series of videos we're talking everything Luma Fusion and how to operate it from a basic level all the way through to advanced features. So this week we are checking out Okay, so here we are inside Luma Fusion. This is what it looks like when you first open up the app, and we're starting up. So we're going to look at how to create your first project and how to upload your first files up into the breadcrumb bit on the left hand side. So we'll go into what we do first of all is click on press plus, and then this window pops up for the new project, and you can name your project. I'm going to call it I'm going to call it vlog 001. 001. Oh, do that again. And then press down there so you can select your frame rate. So there's different frame rates. Select 30 frames per second, 29.97. I'm going to try and keep it at 23.98 because that is the frame rate that my camera films at. So try and keep it the same to your camera settings you've already got, and that keeps all the project settings down the same. So frame aspect, you've got 6:9 landscape, which is the normal landscape aspect ratio for normal videos. A lot of YouTubers are going to 2:1, which is the widescreen for wide screen phones like the iPhone X and stuff like that. So try and keep, it's down to personal preference at the end of the day. You can film in an aspect ratio for vertical videos, different portrait modes here, a 1:1 square for Instagram, and lots of different US widescreen, anamorphic, loads of different settings, but for me, keeping it 16:9. So then when we've done all your settings, you've got that, you're happy with that, you press the plus there. We'll get rid of that. I've had a few issues with the app at the moment with saving stuff. It's just a little bit temperamental. I might have to delete it and reinstall it. But at the moment, once you get past that bit, Luma Fusion is a fantastic bit of kit, bit of software, and I'm editing most of my normal vlogs, sort of graphic heavy videos that I'm doing at the moment. I'm still sticking to Premiere Pro on the PC and using After Effects and stuff like that. But for just basic vlogs with normal titles, lower thirds, a little bit of colour correction stuff, I'm doing all of my editing on Luma Fusion on the iPad Pro going forward. So yeah, once we've done that, we've set our settings, we're heading into this bit of the screen and we're looking to import footage. So you can either go into the settings up here, to the photos bit up here. We press this little flower icon. I like to call it a flower, but it's more like a, I don't exactly know what it is, but it looks like a flower to me. So we're pressing that there. You get photos, files, Narbox. Narbox is a very expensive bit of kit. It's like a hard drive that you can use on the go. You put your SD card in. If you're out in the field for professionals and you're filming a lot of footage and you want to say you've got loads of 4K footage on your drone, you stick your SD card into the Narbox, it downloads it, organises it, and then when you come back to the computer you can connect in fact you don't need a computer, you connect wirelessly to the Narbox to the iPad, and it's all the footage is there organised and date and time and stuff, so you can download straight from your Narbox. But I think they're about £699 in the UK, so not something I'm going to be using. You can already go to imported Storyblocks. Storyblocks is a subscription service where you can get videos, music, intro, titles and stuff. You can subscribe for about, I think it's about £10 a month, and you get loads of different things. So you can upload directly from Storyblocks. I use Epidemic Sound for my music, so I'm not going to be doing that for the time being. I will look into Storyblocks though, because it might be something that might be interesting. You've got titles, transitions and music. So music is just the music you've got on your iPad, but you've got to be careful especially if you're uploading to YouTube, that it's non-copyright music. So that's why I use Epidemic Sound. So those are the sources. Say you want to go to photos, and then you go to photos and you can select any clips here. What we'll do, I'll just select that. and then that comes up in your project window here, so you can scrub through this to see which bits you want to take, and we'll just download that whole bit onto the timeline. See, getting that error message at the moment, so for the next video I'll be seeing if I can sort that out for you. Yeah, but if you want to import footage, which I'm going to warn against is a little bit slow, especially if you're on Wi-Fi, you can import straight from Box. Don't know what that is. Dropbox. I use Dropbox a lot, but I'll tell you what I tend to do more often in a minute. Google Drive, OneDrive, wireless network drives, or from your Files app on the iPad. What I do for my vlogs is I've bought an adapter, a USB-C adapter for the iPad Pro, which I plug into the USB-C port. I put my SD card into that, and then I import the footage from individual vlogs into the iPad, so they're directly in my. If I go back here and I go to albums, I've got Series 2, Episode 3. That's the one I've got in there at the moment. That wasn't the one I was looking for. I think I've deleted them off here, but this is what I do. I create folders from individual vlogs, so they're actually physically on the iPad storage, and then I can just go into them and select each clip, drag it into the timeline. If you import stuff before you start editing and doing all the edit stuff that you want to on this vlog, you have to go into Dropbox and then go into the I've got Season 2 here, Series 5, then you go to footage, and then you can go to M50, which is my camera, and I've got one clip there saved. It will take a while to import that before you can get it into your imported files, which is going to be imported files. So it's going to take a while to get it into this section. So what I like to do is import all the files, save it on the storage of the iPad first, and then you can simply just go straight to your photos, albums, and then say YouTube bin, and I can just edit like that, drag them in. You can get this bit, you can press on that, and then you can drag that on top of the timeline, and so on. So it's a lot quicker that way than doing it, importing the footage. So bit of a long explanation, but that's how you do that. So that is just a very, very quick look at how you start a project and how you import footage onto the iPod. Fully recommend that you download all your footage, save it on the actual storage of the iPad first, and then you can edit with no delays, rather than getting to a certain point in the vlog and then realising you've got to import from the SD card, say from your drone, and having to plug it in and do it, and then import that footage and then carry on with the edit. So make sure you organise all your footage first, import it onto the storage of the iPad, and then you can edit. It's a lot of a very, very quicker process than importing it from, say, a Dropbox or something like that. Right, when it comes to projects, if we click at the bottom left here, these are your projects that you've saved. You can duplicate a project. You can create a new one from this bit. This is your project folder here. You can optimize and consolidate the footage, so it just saves a little bit of space, and you can delete a project. So we can select, say, the project vlog 02 and delete that project, yes. Do the same with that one, and yes. Okay, so that is the project folder. That is how to import footage and just how to start a new project on Luma Fusion. It's a fantastic app. I said I'm having a few little bit of niggles with it at the moment when it comes to saving stuff, but I'll sort that out for the next video. In the meantime, that's starting a new project and importing footage. Right, that's video 1 of this catalogue of videos finished. It's starting a new project and importing files. Just a rundown of my workflow as well, how I organise things and what I think is the best way of editing using Luma Fusion on the iPad Pro. So thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, please make sure that you smash the subscribe button and press the bell so you don't miss any uploads coming up soon, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy. For now, see you soon. Bye, guys.